It rises above the heart of Paris like a dream cast in iron. The Eiffel Tower, a symbol of elegance, of ambition, of France itself. But did you know? This global icon was once hated, almost torn down, and meant to last just 20 years? The year is 1887. Paris is preparing for the 1889 World's Fair, celebrating the centennial of the French Revolution. Gustave Eiffel, a civil engineer with a bold vision, proposes something radical. An iron tower, 300 meters tall, taller than any structure on Earth at the time. An incredible project. However, the backlash was swift. Paris's artistic elite, writers, painters, architects, launched a furious petition calling the tower a monstrous piece of iron and a giant, ungainly smokestack. To them, it clashed with the elegance of Paris. One called it an insult to French taste. But Gustave Eiffel stood firm. He defended his tower fiercely, comparing it to the pyramids of Egypt, bold, controversial, and destined to outlast the critics. He believed that the future would judge him more kindly. In just over 2 years, 18,000 individual iron parts and 2.5 million rivets were assembled with astonishing precision. There were no cranes, no advanced machinery, no computers, just human hands, brilliant engineering, and sheer determination. Workers balanced on narrow beams hundreds of feet above the ground, guided by little more than blueprints, calculations, and courage. The cost was about 7.8 million French gold francs in 1889. Adjusted for today's inflation, would be tens of millions of dollars, around 40 to 50 million USD. And the shocking aspect is that Gustave Eiffel financed most of the construction himself. However, he made his money back in just a few years thanks to ticket sales during the World's Fair. Smart move, right? On March 31st, 1889, Gustave Eiffel climbed to the top himself and at 300 meters above the city, planted the French flag. Paris looked up and never looked away again, having a feeling of admiration. Today, the Eiffel Tower is one of the most visited monuments in the world, drawing nearly 7 million visitors a year. It's been painted 19 times, survived 2 world wars, and witnessed a century of extraordinary events. From daring experiments, like the tragic 1912 parachute jump by Franz Reichelt, to serving as a secret military radio post during World War I, the Eiffel Tower has stood at the crossroads of history and innovation. It once lit up as the world's largest billboard for Citroën, but also during the Nazi occupation, the French cleverly cut its elevator cables so Hitler's men would have to climb the stairs to reach the top. Once doubted, now adored. The Eiffel Tower reminds us that great ideas often begin as controversies and end as icons. Would you agree on this?